Hello, my name is Delbeck, and this is the sixth part of Fear of Extinction talk. And in this part, I would like to compare individual death and extinction. Both seem to be similar on many levels. First of all, both paralyze us. So when we think about dying or extincting, it brings a lot of fear that stops us. So if so, let's talk maybe about dying because uh, dying is easier for us because we talk more about individual dying than extincting. Uh, so when we think about dying, sometimes we can be so afraid of it that our head is spinning around with this thought about dying. Oh, I would die, I would die. And actually, we can't do anything more valuable with our time. So, in some way, we are like already dead. So, this is the paradox. When we are so much afraid of dying, we actually are wasting our time and we are not living. So, the same is true about fear of extinction. If you are so much in the fear of, oh, we'll extinct, oh, there's a catastrophe going on, we may not have space to enjoy the time we have. Or, but also, the paradox is, like people who are so afraid of dying, they do a lot of stupid things that actually sometimes makes death more sudden. So there are many accidents happening because someone is so afraid, someone's scared out and runs and goes in the street and gets hit by a car. And but probably we could be more skillful about making choices if we were not controlled by this fear. And it's probably both true in case of both true for dying, individual dying, and extincting. So maybe if we overcame this fear of extinction, we would be more able to find more creative solutions. And if not, maybe we would be able to make our time here more meaningful, or at least change our perspective. And this change of perspective may offer new tools to solve the problem. And about this change of the perspective, I will talk in next part. Yeah, it is worth noticing how we deal with this here so far. So, in terms of individual dying, we believe that scientists will find a cure for aging, or we can upload to an internet or some kind of virtual reality and live limitations of our bodies and overcome them and become eternal this way. Uh, yeah, but they seem to be like fantasies because you will die anyway. So in similar way, we fantasize about escaping extinction, that we can populate other planets and change the form of being or evolve into something. But everything will have its end. So so these fantasies are not very helpful because they create some kind of illusion we have to maintain to diminish a fear. But it's a very high cost for us to maintain this delusion because it separates us from reality and we can't see it as it is. It has to distort this reality. So that's why it's so important to find other ways to overcome this fear more in line with reality, and something that will help us to stay in contact with whatever is doing and however it is, accepting it, but not being consumed by that. So let's focus. Let's think about opportunities that change of perspective gives us in the next episode.